Welcome back, guys, to your banded burner circuits. Today we are going to be working on legs, lower body. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a quick warm up. We won't need any equipment other than a resistance band for this workout. So let's warm up those legs. We have wide stance body weight squats, just a little bit wider than our hips, and we're just going to squat down as low as you can get. Popping back up, we have 10 total here, trying to get nice and low. With our stance being wide, that allows us to get deeper than if we do a normal squat. So as we're warming up, we want that wide stance to loosen up those hip joints. So, spoiler alert, we're doing squats today. When you do those squats and you have your regular shoulder width hip stance squat, you'll be able to get looser and lower into those. So, just warming up, making it easier for ourselves during the warm up so that we're nice and prepped for that exercise today. Once you hit 10, not gonna lie, kind of lost track. Ooh. All right, we'll call that 10. Hope you guys are better counters than me. We're gonna go ahead and go into some good morning. So I'm gonna have my knees almost all the way locked out, send my butt back, and basically I'm just gonna try and touch the floor. It's okay if you can't. Pull those hips forward to stand up. So I'm sending that glute back, keeping those legs straight. They don't have to be fully locked out. Pushing my butt back towards that wall, and then I'm pulling my hips forward to stand up. You should feel a nice stretch in your hamstring as you do this one. We're only gonna do 5 to warm up here, so we have 3 there. Really pushing those weights into the balls of your foot, the heels of your foot. I can lift my toes up. It's not gonna put me off balance. We have 1 more. Okay, great. Last one we're gonna do, open the gate hip openers. This one's gonna work on our balance a little bit, and we're just going to put one leg down. So I have my left leg down. My right leg is going to come up. Legs come out, and then back in, touching the floor. So I'm trying not to touch the floor throughout that movement. We're here, and then back in. It's gonna work on your balance a little bit. So if you need to, you can hold onto a wall, a friend. We have 3 each way here. So that was 3 on my right leg. Now I'm gonna switch, plant that right leg. My left leg's gonna do the work. Super normal for one leg to have worse balance than the other. Looks like my right leg's a little better than my left, so that's good. Started with the hard one. Oop, and I fell a little bit. All right, great. So now go ahead and grab that resistance band. Mine are right behind me here. And we're gonna jump right into our first exercise. So with that resistance band, what's great about resistance bands is that you can adjust as you go. So we're going to, and I'll show you adjust, meaning switching the loops. So if you have 1 loop, that's going to make the exercise a lot easier. I'll show you 1 loop here. We're gonna be here, we're squatting, standing back up. So pushing those hips back, standing up, full hip extension at the top. If you want it to be more challenging, double the loop. So now I'm gonna double up that loop, still holding the ends. My feet are now in that hip width stance, and I'm squatting down, standing up, keeping those shoulders rolled back. We have 10 squats total here. So this is where we'll start our count. 1, pushing those weight into those heels, not letting our body fully fold forward. We're keeping our chest up. What I like about the resistance band during these is gravity pulls us down, right? So now we're resisting gravity as we come up, and we add that resistance on the way up. Whereas with weights, we don't have that. We have resistance throughout this entire movement. 10 total here. If you finish before me, you can add on 2 reps because I haven't explained the second exercise yet. This is 9 for me, and 10. Beautiful. All right, we're going to actually keep one leg planted on the ground. Keep that resistance band underneath that front foot. That's gonna be our working leg. My other leg, this one, is gonna come back and just come back on my toe. So now this is going to be just a support leg. 80% of my weight's on that front leg, and we're gonna do an RDL. So we have a B stance RDL here. Plant that front leg, we send our hips back. So no more using the knees, we're not squatting. We're gonna go into that RDL, hips come back, still holding onto that resistance band. Nice thing with this, once your hands get by your knees, you lose slack in that resistance band, it's time to come back up. We have 8 on each leg here. Right below, right about that knee, I'm losing slack. Pull those hips forward to stand up. My shoulders are pulled back here. So I'm not rounding my back and coming down. Shoulders are pulled back. It's my hips coming back, pulling up. We have 8 total, I said. When you finish your first side, you can go ahead and switch and pop over to that second leg. 2 more for me. Squeeze that glute the whole way through your motion. There's 8. And I'm just gonna switch, pop over to my other leg. Plant that one forward. This back leg is my support. And down I go. Good, our core's engaged. Shoulders are pulled back. Whew. So as you go through this, the first round is kind of like a warm-up round. That's totally okay. You can adjust your resistance band. That's why I love them so much. Adjust your resistance band to what you need. If this is too easy for you, add an extra loop. Go like this, tie it around, immediately harder. 8 here. If it's too challenging, if you're starting to get fatigued, then you want to go down a loop. That's totally fine. There's 8 for me. Beautiful. All right, this next one, bear with me. We're gonna come to the ground. If you have a small resistance band, you can use that. I do not, so I'm gonna keep using the same band I've had, and I'm gonna wrap it around my legs. So we're coming up above the knees. What I wanna do is get this as tight as it's comfortable for me. So I'm going to spin around once. And I think I'm gonna be able to get half a loop. So I'm just gonna go around one leg here. If you can go 3 total ones, then that's great. But we're here, I have about 6 inches without slack. So that's gonna tell me that I'm at a good resistance here. We have a hip bridge ladder. So what we're gonna do, my feet are planted on the ground. My back is going to be flattened. So I'm not here, right? Flattening that back. Feet are planted. I'm going to bridge my hips up. So from my knees to my hips to my shoulders is a nice straight line. And from here, I'm going to add in an abduction. So I'm going to take my knees, pull them out. I'm gonna feel that right in the side of my hips, the outer glutes, beautiful. Coming back in and then back down. So that's 1 rep. All right, start with me, here we go. We're gonna go up, 1 rep, and back down. Now we're gonna go up. We have 2 hip abductions. 1 and 2, back down. We are going all the way up to 10. There's 1, there's 2. We add our 3rd, back down. Keep that back nice and flat. We have 4, 2, 3, 4, back down. Okay, we're on to 5. I think you get the gist of it now. We're going all the way up to 10. Nice and controlled here. Weights in our heels. And you start to feel it. We're on 6. This is when you start to feel it. Yep. Okay, we have 7. All the way down. Back up. Keep those hips up. Don't let them fall down. Hips stay up. I'm on to 9. Squeezing those hips up. My chin is tucked. Chin tucked. Keep my chin tucked in. Hips stay up. As far out as I can go. This is when you start to feel the cramps. All right, we have 10. We come up for 10. Guys, we have to go back down the ladder. This one, she's brutal. You guys thought I was being nice today with the resistance band. No, no, no. No, no, no. Keep those butt up. Keep your butt up by squeezing your glutes. There we go. Hands can be on the floor for extra support. Okay, that was 10. We go back down the ladder, so now we have 9. It's supposed to be the easy part, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. 7, 8, and 9 suck. So let's get through. That's 9. We're down to 8. These next 2 rounds are gonna stink. They're not gonna be very nice. They're gonna test our glute strength. They're gonna test our willpower, but we're gonna get through them, and then we'll breeze through the rest. There's 8. Okay, let's get to 7. Big one here. Keep those hips up. It's okay if your range of motion shortens a little bit as you get tired. Ooh, big deep breath. Okay, I'm on 6. I'm sure that you guys are able to keep count on your own, but I just have to walk through it because otherwise I'll be so distracted and won't remember. We go all the way down to 1 rep. Good work, guys. When you finish, grab water. We're gonna take a little reset, and that is our circuit. And 1. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, take this little guy off of me. We're going back up to the top. So grab water if you need it. Stretch out your bum if you need to. My goodness. That always gets me. That one targets our outer glutes. So we're working on our hips, our hip strength, that abduction phase, and our glutes, so our outer glute strength there, which is the whole workout is glutes, which we love that. Your glutes are a very powerful muscle. All right, so now as we go back up, we're going to reset. We're going on round 2. I'll show you a lot more that you can do with that band. So as I said before, you can loop the band here. 1 loop will make it easier, and we're squatting. You could squat overhead, so you could go like this. That's gonna be a lot more of a challenge, especially on your shoulders. And then as we go here, the tighter the resistance band is, so I have it double looped, the farther I move my hands down, the shorter that resistance is. You're not gonna break the band. You're very strong. You're not gonna break the band. The shorter that resistance band is, wider my feet are. Now I have a lot more resistance. It's gonna make it a lot more challenging. All right, so pick your warrior there. Try that overhead resistance stance if you want. It's a challenge. We are staying at 10 reps here, so let's go into our squats. Here we go. Squats, we work on driving those knees forward and out over our toes, out over the outside of our toes. So I'm pushing my knees out towards my hands there. Sorry, a little misstep. But you do want to drive your knees forward. And then that butt will sit down naturally. Knees come forward. I'm not letting them cave in. So I'm trying to drive my knees out over like my pinky toe. It's a better way of explaining it there. 10 total. Squeeze the butt at the top every time. Don't let that chest fall down. Shoulders stay up. When you finish, we can roll through into our B stance RDL. There's 10 for me. B stance RDL. Front leg is planted, back leg's a little kickstand, and we go down. That leg stays straight, hips come back, we pop up. So like I said before, you can cross these like that, adds resistance. So any way that you can shorten that resistance band will make it more challenging for you. We have 8 total here. If you're finishing way before me, I encourage you to, 1, slow your reps down. Slowing your reps down helps you with your mind-muscle connection. Really focusing on feeling it in your hamstrings, your glutes, whatever muscle we are working. And that's just going to help you, believe it or not, grow that muscle. The more that you're focusing on it, squeezing it, engaging that muscle, the better the turnout will be. So if you're slowing down, if you're going too fast through any movement, go ahead and switch legs when you're ready. The faster you're going through a motion, you're maybe not feeling it. I'm just going like this. 1, it can lead to injury, but 2, I'm not feeling it as much in my hamstring as I would if I'm here. I'm able to really squeeze my glutes. Focus on that hamstring, focus on my form. If you're like, I got my form down, I got my mind-muscle connection down, and Morgan, it's still too easy. Now we're adding different resistance with that band. So now we're tightening up that resistance band. We're adding in, 2 twists. That makes a big difference already. And if you need to, you can add 2 reps. I'm not gonna argue. 2 reps. And we have 8 here. And guys, we're already back to that ladder. Woo, we go down. We loop these. We go down to the floor. We're falling down, people. Loop these guys around your legs. Adjust if you need to, depending on how difficult that ladder was for you. If that ladder was really, really challenging, maybe do 1 less loop. If it was easy peasy, then maybe try and get 3 loops in. I'm sticking with where I was at. We're nice and slow. We lay down here, making sure that we're flattening our back against the ground, engaging our core. My feet are close to my butt. Pop up, go out for 1, and down. We got 2. And we're working our way back. Guys, yes, I'm staying the same. We're working our way all the way back up to 10 and back down again. So you know how much this stinks. I'm counting on my fingers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here we go. We focus on our form. It's okay to do a reset if you need to in the middle of the movement. Okay, we're on 9. Good job, everyone. Here we go. Hardest one, number 10. Some of you will say, no, 10's not the hardest, Morgan. It's that 9, 8, 7 on the way back down, which I'm not going to disagree. Those ones stink too, but at least you're on the downhill. Let's do a height check as your butt sagging and you're down here. Remember, we want knees, hips, shoulders all in a nice line. Okay, and then we'll reset. My booty is on fire. Okay, I'm on to 6. And that makes it bearable. Keep those hips up. Oof. And when you finish, reset. Oh, done. Okay. Ay, 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 ay. Good work, you guys. All right, we are on our very, very last round. That quick and easy. We love the banded burner circuits. We have squats. See what you did the first time, what you did the second time. See if you need adjusting, because this is your last round, so we are making it our best, okay? We're gonna challenge ourselves. Maybe add an extra loop if you need to. Maybe shorten it if you need to. Woo, but down we go. All right, are we ready for 10? Another one I like to do, especially with the resistance band, because you have it all the way through, you could add in a little pulse. I love to, with any workout that's pretty basic, like this one's pretty, like squats, RDLs, and hip bridges, right? Those are 3 really, really great moves. But to make it fun or challenge myself, I'm gonna add in a little pulse. I'm gonna add in more resistance. I'm gonna add in a slow count on the bottom and then pop up. So make it fun for yourself. Figure out ways that you can challenge yourself. We still have 10 reps here. I got 2 left. There's 9, and this is when we finish. 10, we're done. RDLs. Plant that front foot. That back leg is a kickstand, and we go, and we go. And I have to readjust my band. 8 to 10 reps here. I'll give you a rep range. If these are feeling a little easier for you, go up to 10 reps for our last round. If you are starting to feel anything in that low back, try not to go down as low in your RDL. So we're here. Again, my hands are just about at my knees. Then I pop up. The second I come down farther, I'm really engaging that low back instead of using my glute as my main mover. So I'm only going down right about my kneecap, and everyone will be a little bit different there. So find what works for you, but listen to your body. If your back starts to hurt, you're probably just going down a little bit too far. It's not a bad thing. You didn't pull your back muscle or anything. It's just saying like, hey, I'm doing a little bit more load. Can you help me out, glutes? It's asking your glutes to take on more load. And we can do that by shortening that range of motion. So whatever we do on our left, we have to do on our right. So plant that right leg. We have a kickstand on our left leg. And we RDL for the last time. Breathing in as we go down, pushing that breath out as we stand up. Whatever you did on that first leg, I gave you that rep range of 8 to 10. We're matching on our other leg. So if you did 10 reps on your first leg, guess what? 10 reps on your second. I don't want your one leg to be super, super strong and muscular and your other leg to be weak. So even or out. And it goes so quick. Those first 2 exercises we go through so quick. We have our hip bridge ladder. On the ground, tie her up, wrangle her in. We're here for the last time. 1 to 10 and 10 to 1. Here we go. Make sure we get our form reset. We're here. Flatten that back. We go up for 1 and down. You guys are like, don't do that the whole time. That's so annoying. I'll just count on my fingers and in my head. But what I want you to focus on for this round is getting as wide as you can in that abduction every time. I don't want to see any of like this loose band. I want to see some real stretching of that band. I want to see our hips up and in line. You know, we're not here, our hips are up, and then when we come down, our core is engaged. So really focus on your form as you're tired, as you want to drop your hips. Dig into those heels, push up, and get that large range of motion through those abductions. Because this is our last one. Okay, here we go. This is my 10. And guys, we only have down the ladder to go, and then we are donezo with our workout. Thank goodness. So focus. I want to finish strong. Really good form here. Whew. All right, we're on to 6. I feel like 6 is my turning point. Although I'm cramping, my hips are, woof, they're gonna feel it tomorrow, but it's all for good. It's all for good strength. It's all for that booty work. Here we go, last 1, 2, and 1. Oh, can anyone else move their legs? Nope. Oh yeah. Booty work, you guys. These ones, you don't think they're gonna hurt until I make you do a ladder of 10 to them. Guys, 1 little resistance band. Crushed it today with a leg workout. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time.